Sometimes things happen in bunches. I've mentioned this before, but sometimes I'll get a relatively unique fact pattern or a fact pattern concerning two brothers at odds with a sibling. And that same day or the next day, I'll get, siblings fighting with another sibling, right? Relatively common fact pattern. Or I'll have a situation where there's a blended family and there's two children from a prior marriage and one child in the marriage. A child of the two people that had children from prior relationships. So, what I received yesterday was a prospective client call on preparing and filing and having a court case involving an application for a parent to be the adult child of a 17-year-old. So the 17-year-old turns, you would imagine this is true and accurate, the 17-year-old turns 18. 18 is the majority age. You're an adult at 18. So the mother has a developmentally disabled child and would like to be the guardian of the person and property of that child. So that's a guardianship proceeding where we make that application on behalf of the parent. And today, I was finishing up a special needs trust for an existing client. And the similarities really struck me in that the guardianship is for a person that's becomes an adult and lacks capacity, and you need like a parent to actually file this case. And oh my goodness, I have so many thoughts bumping around my head. You may not actually understand this or get it, but when a child turns 18, they're now an adult, they have a parent, the parent still has a child, but legally they're strangers. So the parent cannot bank for the child or take them to a doctor, but dialogue with the doctor or do anything on behalf of that person the way they could when they were 17 or 16 or 15 or some minor, right? They can't really have the full caretaking parental role. And then the flip side of that is the adult developmentally disabled person or person with disability, special needs, that receives money. And that's the special needs trust. So I'm going to end it there before I start talking about a fourth or fifth topic. If you'd like to speak to me about special needs planning, please go to the website, frankbrunolaw.com.